Please, ma'am, get me out of here with you. I don't want to live like this anymore, please. It all happened when this woman was driving through the countryside area, and then she stopped immediately as soon as she saw this poor baby. This old lady, which was his owner, didn't care much about the feeling of her dog. For some reason, she had to keep the dog outside of the house and tied him up to a tree. Foreseeing how the dog life will end up, the woman offered money to the old lady in exchange for the dog's freedom, and she agreed. When she drove her car to pick up the dog, she could feel vividly how happy and grateful the dog was. Perhaps this moment was something he never thought of. Looking at the food that was thrown on the dirt, the filthy and stinky bowl of the dog, she understood what kind of life he used to live in. The chain that was wrapped around his neck was also rusty and dirty. Let me take out of here. What did you say? She brought some dried food in her car to feed this poor baby first, before taking him to the car. It broke everyone's heart to see how hungry and thirsty the dog was. She called his husband to tell him about the situation of the dog and her decision of adopting it home. After receiving the approval of her significant other, she let the dog know that he won't be chained here anymore. She could see the tears of joy and happiness was rolling down on his face. He was the most adorable but also the most pitiful dog she knew. He would jump and beg other people to stay with him for a moment, as he was lonely and needed help. The time has finally come, the moment that this poor dog was set free after days and months living in a shelter under a tree. The dog started exploring his surroundings immediately. The dog couldn't hide his excitement anymore. It's time to go home. Suddenly, the dog jumped out of the car and ran back to his owner. He wanted to say the last goodbye to the old lady and the people around here. This a new handcrafted doghouse made by the woman's husband. As a welcome gift, look how happy he is. It took the dog a couple of days to get used to his new living environment and his life new. His name is Linlin according to the old lady. He seems like a young dog, but Linlin is 8 years old already. He is currently being well taken care of by all members of his new family. They clean his body, feed him with quality food every day. But more importantly, Linlin is loved here. Everyone considers him as essential as other family member. Not only his living standard was improved, His health is checked up frequently by the vet since Linlin is getting old. Finally, Linlin has found someone who truly cares for him and love him as their family. What do you think about Linlin?